what does it mean to you? I can tell you what it means to us. It means all these cool little tanks that just came in Monday morning that finally got put up and we have out, and we can create a really cool small nano tank design. If you turn around, you'll see we've got a new area where we're going to do a display tank and change it up every single month with a new design. So watch this space. We also brought in Pisces last week. Kat, did that make the video last week?
No, I have Brandy coming in to talk about it next week.
So there you go. So here's your preemptive picturesque view of all the cool new Pisces line that we picked up. Yeah, planted tanks are the bomb right now. Hey everyone, just wanted to remind you that through the end of the month, we still have 25% off all Driftwood, and that's all sizes, shapes, and even these really, really cool trees that Kat brought in. They're awesome. You can put moss on them, create whatever you want to in a tank. I've seen some people put them half in the water and half out of some of these smaller tanks, and they look really incredible, almost like you've got a swamp feel. So definitely, if you think you want to do a little something different in the tank, maybe a different design, 25% off for another week through next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe. So a little over a week.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your saltwater portion of the weekly updates. This week I have a invert order showing up at some point today. So I'm having a lot of inverts, a lot of red-banded trochus, coral-banded shrimp. I think I even got some sponges showing up, so that will be exciting. So keep an eye out for that, and let's see what else I got. So this is one of my favorite fish. This is the sunrise dottyback. As most dottybacks, it does have a good bit of attitude. This one has more so than not. I think it's absolutely pretty. As it gets older, it's going to get more of that purple with that yellow contrast, and it is a stunning fish and is super cool and very personable. I have a couple of Melanoris wrasses in stock. Out of all the wrasses, these are one of the more docile ones. Get smaller compared to other wrasses. Potentially will eat inverts as it gets bigger. Right now at the size, it's not going to do much damage, but as it gets bigger, it potentially will start messing with them. They tend to sometimes have an attitude as well as they get older, so that is something to keep in mind, but they are beautiful fish and they eat like flukes, or not flukes, pests, like worms and stuff. I can't think of the word, but they're very beneficial to have for your coral life. It's just sometimes they'll mess with your inverts. I have sexy shrimp. As you can see, sexy shrimp. I haven't looked this up, but I feel like they get their name because they like to throw their butts in the air like that. So, I mean, I feel like it makes sense. They're really cool for nano tanks because you're going to be able to find them a lot easier. In a bigger tank, you're probably not going to see them very often. But they are super cool and super fun to look at. So I have a couple in here of various sizes, and they're super fun.
Hi, it's Kevin. I am making grab bags for plants. We try to keep grab bags available at all times because it helps us get rid of all of the plant salad that we wind up with inevitably on the top, but it also gives you a great value on plants we have only 2 or 3 stems of. $4.99 grab bags. We have in some beautiful tank raised German blue rams. They look fantastic, and this local breeder that I'm using currently has had very good quality rams coming in, which good quality rams have been hard to find lately. Rams are a dwarf cichlid and they do best with other community fish. They also do better if you keep them at least 80 to 82 degrees. We got in some fantastic looking tank raised green laser cories. We've had the orange laser cories in recently, but this is the first time we've had the greens in probably about 2 or 3 years actually. And they're tank raised, which is a big plus. We got in a nice looking batch of juvenile silver arowanas. Silver arowanas are a really cool freshwater fish, but you definitely need to have a very large tank for them to do their best. They do best in at least a 6-foot tank, honestly, because if they're in too small of a tank, their backs will grow crooked. In the wild, they even eat birds. Yes, birds. But they will eat pellets just readily as favorable in your aquarium once you get them used to it. We got in some really beautiful red gold honey gouramis. Now these are not a dwarf variety, but they don't get quite as large as your blues and opalines and golds. They will probably top out about 4 inches max size. Still classified as a community fish as long as you don't have them with fish that are too small.
Lots of new saltwater, lots of new freshwater, and there are 2 shipments of salt and 1 more fresh that's not even in this video that will be here by the time you see this video. So God bless, have a great weekend. Thanks for paying attention to our little weekly update, and we'll see you next week.